Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football.
It's great to have you with us at the Norwood Oval. This is the round 6 match between Woodville West Torrens and Glenelg. Exposed form suggests that these two sides may both be contenders this year. They're both in the top 4 and playing impressive footy. And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I like the Eagles. They look the stronger side on paper, but the game isn't played on paper, of course. This might be closer than a lot of people think.
Thanks for that, Harf.
Time to find out who's kicking to which end. Strap yourselves in, folks, because we are just about set for what should be one of the games of the year. A great game in prospect as we get underway. McGree wins the first tap. Bailey, Partington. You can't question his commitment. Is anyone home? The Sharon hits the deck. Allen, McLeod, pokes it into the pocket. Good disciplined defence. Moore. It's not a fair fight. He didn't want it to spill out there. Ballenden with the tap. Clohese, he's under close attention. Neither side able to clear the footy. The two big men do battle. McLeod looks good. He's steered it through.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Tigers have put the first on the board quickly. Ballenden wins the tap. Met solidly.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
McGree palms it down. Bailey, Ware runs onto it. Gets the kick away. Scharenberg can't mark. Clohese, Keating, Rowe just shoveled it out. That could be a goal-saving tackle. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? McGree showing his skills. Right. Hacking it forward. Hayes didn't need to be asked twice. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. McGree with a deft tap. Bailey, Much, gets there first. Keating read it well and claims the mark. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. Gerloff wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Wright can keep it moving. And they're away. McGree pushes into space and receives the footy. The umpire waves them on. Feeling the heat. They've bottled it up. Ballenden with a deft tap. Clohese knew the tackle was coming. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. McGree slaps it out. McLeod. They're going hammer and tong. He's generally a good kick. Look at him go. He's been busy so far. Allen. Not on my watch, he says. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. The two big men do battle. Clohese. He's made a hot start to this match. Lukac in the centre square. Clever kick. Can't hang on under close attention.
He's suddenly a popular man. They're tackling with great intent. McGree, the winner there. McLeod, Wright, Bailey, out of the congestion. He picked his pocket. Ware. Second effort needed. Lukac, Ballenden. Wright affects the turnover. That's poor play. Much. Parnell, ever reliable,
Throws it on the boot. Who's front and centre? Knight. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Keating. They've worked it well.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Kicking for his first. Bellenden judged at the best and can have a shot.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
That's the type of thing that raises the coach's blood pressure.
Parnell heads wide with the kick in. McGree wins the tap. Bailey, Parnell in the right spot. Can they get something going? Puncher leads his opponent. Gets his kick despite the heat. Keating needs to be quick. Knight kicks inside the forward 50. Stevens doing what he does best. Hayes, he's gone. Teal gets to it first. Boot to ball just in time. That's well played. Partington with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? Bailey works hard to present. Normally delivers. Partington! Great hands there. The Tigers look sharp early. Drops the football. Newman wins it back. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. The two big men do battle. Bailey, Scott. That's not ideal. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. We've got another stoppage. McGree with a deft tap. McLeod. Keating wins it back. The Tigers on the ball now. Partington. Scott takes the hand pass. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Forward they go again. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Hayes. They're tackling with venom today. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Bellenden with a deft tap. Clohese. He's kicked it like an arrow.
That's his first, and it's unlikely to be his last. He's looking lively.
The Eagles in front now. Pickering with a deft tap. It's a hot footy. He's been dispossessed. Bellenden. Knight. They've given it back. Crunching tackle. And we will do it all again. Pickering with a deft tap. Partington. Allen. He's been accosted. He's set upon. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Bellenden has charged into space. They're moving the footy well here. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Punched away. Teal chips the halfback. Scott all on his own. The Tigers might be about to start something. Allen dangerous to leave on his own. Good looking kick. Walker has got loose. Probing ball. Finlay. This is a big opportunity. Scott sets sail for home and he has delivered.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
Goal for goal early. Bellenden showing his skills. Much. Where? They've got time to put the kettle on. Stevens went bang. He's copped some of his own medicine. Great tackling technique there. Pickering with a deft tap. Partington. Bailey. Some indirect ball movement here. Is this their chance? Hayes gathers and out it goes.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
This isn't the best standard game so far, but the contest is thoroughly enjoyable.
McGree wins it down. McLeod onto it. Scrounges a kick. Honours the lead. That's skillful. Quality delivery by foot. Doesn't often waste it. Alarm bells are ringing. What's he got on offer? Spearing pass. McBean. Finlay. The Eagles have won it back. On the non-preferred. Hayes. Newman. Kicks to space. Gerloff got a fist in. looking to extend this margin. The kick was centimetre perfect. Can he hit a target? Posey demanded the footy and got it. That's a useful ball. Bailey gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He completes the formalities.
The Tigers are really attacking the contest and looking dangerous when they get the ball forward.
The Tigers were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Bailey, McLeod. It's a tough game. That's commitment to the cause. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Ballenden wins it down. Herbert. He's hit up the lead. Drives it deep. Stevens. We've seen that before. Hayes. Keating. The Tigers with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
You get the feeling both coaches will be happy for this to remain a defensive scrap. Taking away your opposition's strength is such a focus for coaches, and both teams did a good job of that in the first term. You've still got to find ways to score, though.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. McGree wins the tap. Partington. Bailey leading from the front. Teal gathers in the centre square. Thumped away. McGree. They cannot keep him quiet. Big ball to be won. Throw in deep in the pocket.
The Eagles are getting it forward enough, but it hasn't translated into enough goals at this stage.
Ballenden showing his skills. Herbert. He's drawn a crowd. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. The two big men do battle. The Eagles under great pressure.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. Ballenden with the tap. Herbert. Beattie. You asked for it, you got it. Something has to give soon.
We haven't seen many goals here, but what we have seen is two very disciplined, hard-working sides refusing to give an inch.
McGree, he's got it.
The Tigers are building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
The Tigers with a break now. McGree punches it out of the ruck. Partington, Bailey, Scott. That's good work rate. He's been industrious. They've left him alone in a dangerous spot. Is that holding the ball? McLeod. Posey. The sprint is on. Not much he could have done there.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Eagles have really got to cut down on their turnovers. They're their own worst enemy at the moment.
McGree has got on top. McLeod. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Beattie. Herbert wins the hard ball. Knight. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Thiel takes an excellent grab. McCarthy makes position. Is anyone home? Newman clears the area. McBean. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Goes long to centre half forward. McGree spoils. Ballenden. The Eagles have been out of sorts. They could be in here if it sits. Hayes throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Ballenden showing his skills. Much felt the pressure. Beattie is clean below his knees. Wright runs onto it. Pickering gets the kick away. McGree, he's run into trouble. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
You've got to be quicker than that.
The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Bailey has found some space. Williams doing the grunt work. You can't question his commitment. Keating, it's not a fair fight. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Ballenden with a deft tap. Clohese normally delivers. Lukac dishes it off. Keating gets his kick despite the heat. Where? The fans will be happy to see this. We've got another stoppage. Ballenden palms it down. Clohese, Much. Teal saw that coming. Right. What's he got on offer? That's a strong mark. By hand, Pickering. The Tigers looking ominous. Defence 101 there. Time to turn on the Jets. Moore, ever reliable. Anyone's ball. Keating, little one to half-back. Newman cops some unwanted attention. They're tackling with great intent. McGree with a deft tap. Bailey, plenty of heat in this game. Beattie, Litzter, big tackle laid. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Partington, Finlay, farms it out. They need a kick. Walker, the pickup is superb. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Tigers clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Bailey, I felt that one from here. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Ruckman. Football's answer to fast bowlers. McGree has probably got the points at this stage. Right, he's caught.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Ballenden punches it out of the ruck. Beattie under pressure. Teal gets there first. Gee, they're playing well. Searching kick. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Clohese wanting to get on with the job. They need a spark. Gerloff doing what he does best. Patton. Sinor gathers. Keating. The defence has fallen down. Lukac commands the footy. They've picked their way through. Stevens. Can he mop up? Pickering with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's a well-placed kick. The Tigers have winners everywhere. Probing ball. Cook wins it back. Great mark. They've got to get a wriggle on. They desperately need a goal. Lukac in the centre square. Clohese. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. Good thinking and good execution too. McLeod can keep it moving. Well-weighted kick. Who's front and centre? Walker. They get full value for a deep entry.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
The Eagles look at breaking point. Ballenden wins it like Batman and Robin. Beattie, Teal with another spoil. He'll be sore in the morning. You have to be tough to play this game. The umpire will have it. punch clear. Bailey navigated the traffic. Partington. The Tigers are playing some great footy. Finlay is always dangerous inside 50. Time to measure the kick. Gets it to safety.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The Eagles desperately need to shift the momentum. Posey heads them off at the pass. Finlay is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Eagles are on the canvas. The big men fly. Partington, he's everywhere at the moment. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Absorbs the pressure. They're tackling with venom today. Ballenden wins the tap. Scott. Partington. The Eagles continue to be second to the ball. The Tigers look like scoring every time they go forward. Who can get the clearance? Knight. No easy exit. We will do it all again.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Tigers are employing a very simple formula. Win the ball, keep the ball, kick goals. I think today is more about how good they've been rather than how poor the opposition's been.
Beattie kicks to space. Patton with a big fist. Hayes. It's a race for goal. Williams throws it on the boot. Much. Desperate defence. They have absolutely spifflicated him. The Eagles are hanging out for the break. Pickering has had his measure today. He's gone. McLeod. Bailey. This is great pressure footy. He just keeps racking up disposals.
Their fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
That's a poor strike. Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Eagles might be aiming to simply save face in the second half. They were dreadful in the first. Whatever they planned for during the week has gone up in smoke, and frankly, they look like a team from a lower division. They need some strong leadership to turn it around.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. The big men fly. Herbert has a real turn of pace. The Eagles should score here. Rowe had to get it out. Sinor, can he find a teammate? Stevens is calm in a crisis. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
They'll need to pay closer attention to him. He's such a dangerous player in that forward 50.
Looking for a quick transition. Parnell takes a beauty. Slowing it down. Right, with a chance to run. The Eagles have no answers. What can they muster from the back half? We're watching a very good side here. Scott They're irrepressible at the moment. Finlay, he's been dispossessed. Cook in the right spot at the right time. Nichols, that's an impressive mark. The Eagles need to make inroads soon. Bellenden, strong grab. They've got them on the overlap. Parnell tries to spike it out of the danger zone. They've given it back. Much swoops and kicks a goal.
Full credit to him for putting that through the middle despite the tackle.
The Eagles with a much-needed goal. The big men fly. He's lost possession. Bellenden. The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer? They're a big chance here. Stevens had it and lost it. That's poor play. McCarthy. He had prior opportunity.
I don't know about that. I think the metre was charged.
Tidy ball. Beattie drops into the hole and marks. He will surely make this count.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He makes no mistake.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope. Just a glimmer. Bellenden with a deft tap. Much. He's wrapped up. They cannot keep him quiet. Pickery, all on his own. Clever kick. Stagg couldn't finish what he started. You asked for it, you got it. And we will do it all again. Bellenden looking for territory. Beattie, it's no place for the faint-hearted. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Bailey, Scott, Herbert affects the turnover. Keating, slick hands. Beattie thought his way through it. Good disciplined defence. Parnell, I've liked his game today. And that's a letdown. Looking to peg one back. Hayes pushes into space and receives the footy. Drives it deep. Beattie gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Could they get three in a row? They do, and they're coming hard now.
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
The Eagles will not go away. McGree punches it out of the ruck. Partington, that's a dreadful hand pass. They've coughed it up. Solid tackle. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. McGree has got on top. They have a good understanding, those two. Bailey, Teal. Can he hit a target? Allen gets to the front spot. The defence is disorganised. Scott gets on the end of it. That's great footy. The Tigers look well drilled. Alarm bells are ringing.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
Snap it goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Tigers can sense a soft kill here. The big men fly. Partington, Bailey, they can smell victory. Allen leading by example. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Good kick. The Eagles are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. They're moving the footy well here. Doesn't often waste it. Gerloff, we've seen that before. Scharenberg, Patton, Bailey, Parnell takes the hand pass. Clean pickup. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Sinor lays it off. Scharenberg has it now on centre wing. The Tigers won't mind this. They've smashed them into clearances. That's bizarre. No one wanted it. Bellenden looking for territory. Clohese, he's been accosted. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Bailey, the Tigers are playing some great footy. Allen.
The Eagles are getting it forward enough, but it hasn't translated into enough goals at this stage.
Good ruck work. Partington. That's a bit of a waste. Farms it out. They've put themselves under pressure. Cook. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Quality delivery by foot. By hand. Cook couldn't get a disposal. Keating They continue to be careless with the ball.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. McGree working hard and being rewarded. Parnell. Nichols took him high. That's skillful. Manages to find a teammate. Just has to hit a target.
Stagg. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Ballenden with a deft tap. Clohese. He didn't break stride. Probing ball.
Gerloff cuts them off yet again.
Searching kick.
Herbert makes good contact. Right. Much.
Gathers. An ill-directed hand pass.
Where?
They need a spark.
Gerloff
got a fist in.
Sinor. Big tackle laid.
Great tackling technique there. Punch clear.
Partington.
Can't afford to give it back in the corridor.
Where?
Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. The kick is precise. Takes the short option. McGree has found some space. They're playing with purpose and poise. McBean was afforded latitude. Throws it on the boot.
Stagg. A quick getaway wasn't possible.
They've got enough time for one more here.
Pickering. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Right. Partington.
It's a desperate tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Ballenden with a deft tap.
Herbert.
Stripped of it.
Where? Much.
Careful with the kick. Clohese. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Good thinking and good execution too.
Ballenden.
Patton making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. The Tigers
came in confident, but I'm not sure even they expected they would be this far in front with a quarter to play. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Eagles are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Ballenden with the tap.
Herbert.
Clohese runs onto it. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. The Tigers are good with their hands. Can they keep the footy this time? Lukac had his name written all over it. Hayes marks. That's hard to stop. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Rucks go at it.
Herbert. Much. He's been a shining light. Ballenden
with an opportunity.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Eagles are not gone yet. Pickering with a deft tap, showing real strength. They might be caught out on the turnover. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Allen working hard and presenting well. This ought to end in a goal.
This would make it very difficult indeed.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Tigers with a steadying goal. The two big men do battle.
Herbert. Where?
He's got... Was that a throw?
Teal.
Ever reliable. McCarthy. Good build-up.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Clohese displaying great endeavour.
Teal.
Desperate to win it back. You can see their confidence growing. In no man's land. McGree. The Eagles continue to be second to the ball. He lost his radar there.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
Lister appreciates that delivery. This is more positive. Parnell is proving hard to pass. Ware almost threw it out. Patton leads his opponent. Keating. It's a goal.
We know the damage he can do, but he's been starved of opportunity today.
The Eagles will take a few positives from this, even if they don't get the points. Much. A bit of a panicked handball. Herbert. Ware. Clohese puts his teammate under the pump. Lister. Punched away. Hayes. Can he snap it goal? It's there!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Eagles with 2 on the bounce. Ballenden got his palm to it. Much. He's not one to take a backward step. Allen all alone in the centre square. Short pass looks good. That's great footy. Posey works hard to present.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
They get full value for a deep entry.
I'm not going to say they're safe yet, but they'd have to do a lot wrong to get rolled from here.
The Tigers are holding them at bay. The big men fly. Herbert. Can he be the fire starter? Gerloff. They must be sick of the sight of that. Keating. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
They're going to have to do everything right from here, but that's a good start.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Ballenden wins it out of the centre. Herbert. Clohese. I've liked his game today. Wright reads the ball so well. The kick lets them down. Stevens with another spoil. Keating. He's lost it. Much. Hayes. This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Gerloff tasked with the kick in. Hayes. He can make them pay royally.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Eagles are back in business. Important clearance here. Much. A model of consistency. Herbert. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Gets a kick away. Nichols spoils. McGree harassed into an error. That's poor play. Lister. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. We've got a whistle for an illegal shepherd by the looks of it. Much. Newman. He's got an option in the centre square. Who's front and centre? Teal runs onto it and can drive them into attack. McCarthy all on his own. Tidy ball. They've turned it over. Sizes up what's ahead. Ware with a chance to relieve the pressure. He doesn't waste many. Keating can keep it moving. The Tigers guarding the corridor. Clohese. This is good footy. Sinor on a lead. Gives it everything. Stevens tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Clever kick. They've given it up. Is anyone home? Sinor has got off the chain. The defence is disorganised. He would have fancied his chances from there. Hayes throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
It looked all over bar the shouting not so long ago, but we're headed for a grandstand finish.
The Tigers haven't put this to bed yet. Ballenden showing his skills. Herbert. Beattie gets his kick despite the heat. Honours the lead. Lays it off. Ware. He's normally good on his non-preferred. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Probing ball. That is very charitable.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
A goal would put them in front. Cometh the hour, cometh the man.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Eagles back in front. Can they stay there? Ballenden looking for territory. Clohese met solidly. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Bailey, McLeod, Wright. Cook doing what he does best. Nichols, McGree threw himself at it. The Eagles on the ball now. Ware takes the hand pass. Quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Good disciplined defence. McCarthy, clean pickup. McLeod, his field kicking is normally first rate. Cook with the big fist. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. Pickering smashes it out of there. Bailey had some assistance. Scott, he's under close attention. We will do it all again. Pickering got his palm to it. McLeod, Finlay needs help. Lister is calm in a crisis. The Eagles are red hot at the moment. Couldn't burst through. Beattie, I'm not sure he wanted it. Can't hang on under close attention. Keating, what a game he's played. Lukac, Parnell, we've seen that before. Hayes, hasn't seen a lot of it. Beattie, that's good work rate. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Ballenden has been irrepressible. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
The Eagles have got it in the bag now.
The Eagles are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Pickering smashes it out of there. They are tackling machines today. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Ballenden palms it down. Ware under pressure. In the back is the cook. Ball. The Eagles look to be coming home strong. Rowe, good-looking kick. Gerloff is dangerous when he has space. McCarthy working hard and being rewarded. He's hit up the lead. Bailey with a chance to run. Going for territory. Can't take it. Knight wins it back. Rowe, puncher. Thought his way through it. The Eagles moving the ball well. Herbert has charged into space. The Tigers forcing them out wide. Seizes the moment. What's he got on offer? They cannot keep him quiet. Hayes lurking menacingly. Great tackling technique there. He's set upon. Pickering looking for territory. Partington throws it on the boot. Leaves it behind. Keating. He should kick the goal, but that's gone horribly wrong. And he's hit the behind post, which was surely harder to do than kick the goal. The Tigers have been gallant. Allen normally delivers. Finlay pushes into space and receives the footy. Ware with a chance now. Who's at home? Gerloff makes good contact. Stevens squeezes the kick. It's a tough game. It must be his birthday. By hand. Well done. Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
He's off your line, play on.
What have we just seen? It's one of the all-time great wins, and the crowd is in a state of shock. What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
The Tigers are absolutely stunned that they've let that one go. I think we all thought they were home and hosed, but it just goes to show if you switch off, even for a little bit, it can come back to bite you in a big way. Is this going to play on their minds the next time they find themselves well in front?
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.